Alright guys, so I haven't made a video game review in a long time, but I feel like this game needed one, man, because I want you guys to be aware. I want you guys to be aware of the money you are spending on Xbox, man. Today I'm going to be reviewing Vigor. I've been playing this game probably the past week just to get as much experience, I guess I can say, as I can so that I can make a solid review and make some solid points. But I'm going to tell you what, man. Vigor. Xbox One exclusive. It's from Bohemia Interactive, the makers of DayZ. It has a lot of things that are similar to DayZ, but I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you. I forget the price point. It's 20 or 30 bucks, right? That is one thing that I do forget. It's 20 or 30 dollars, but I have to tell you, man. You guys gotta save your hard-earned cash. Save your money, man. Go buy the new Spider-Man for PS4, man. Shit, get DayZ, right? But do not spend your money on Vigor, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm so. I don't want to be negative and bash this game, but dude, it is a clunky mess. It is a clunky mess. The best, I'll get it out of the way. The best part of this game is the sound effects. The sound, right? Like, the sound of the guns is good, but the gunplay sucks. You know what I'm saying? The sound of the environment is good, but the graphics are trash. You know, the textures are trash. There's texture popping every minute of the game. It is, I don't know, man. But the thing that really grinds my gears, man, right, is the fact of the potential that this game had. Right? I like the concept. You have multiple maps. You have a safe house. You can build stuff for your safe house. Right? You can craft new blueprints when you find new blueprints. It's kind of like it's similar to a battle royale, but it isn't a battle royale, right? You know, I don't know how many players. It's like 6 to 12 players get dropped on a solidly big map, right? And you can go into different buildings and loot shit. And if you die, then you lose all the shit that you had. And all the shit that you brung from your base to start the match, you also lose, right? But if you get a kill, then you can go loot them, take all their shit, bring it back to the base, and upgrade your base, right? It's a solid concept. And from a synopsis point of view, if you're just reading about it, you'd be like, man, I'm really interested in this game. This game seems like my cup of tea. That's how I was. But you get into this game and you're automatically like, graphically, in the beginning, it doesn't look bad because you're like picking a character and then you get up and then you start walking. You start walking, man. You're like, what is this? This is some cheese, man. It's a clunky mess, and it's just a bummer. You know, that's what I gotta say about this game. It's a bummer because it has a lot of potential, man. And Bohemia Interactive isn't a bad developer, man. It's not a bad development company. They're not bad devs, right? But they don't. Games like this, man, you gotta put effort into, right? And I feel like they're so used to doing shit with DayZ that they feel like they can just put shit out and people will buy it. Oh, hey, it's the makers of DayZ. But then again, DayZ is somewhat trash too. You know what I'm saying? It's just a love-hate relationship with that game. But this game's definitely a bummer. You know, like I said, you'll hear it throughout the gameplay. The sound effects are solid. And the sound quality, the animals that you hear in the background when the plane comes over to drop an airdrop, it sounds really good. You know, the gun sound effects are really solid. You know, but when it comes to gameplay, and that's the most important thing, man. I mean, the graphics could suck, right? Kind of like they do, but if the gameplay was smooth and consistent, it would be great. This game reminds me of like the first Sniper Elite. Right, like when you're walking around and you're doing shit like that. It reminds me of the first Sniper Elite, and that game's old, and I expected more from this, especially being an Xbox One exclusive. I expected more, and I watched gameplay, guys, before I got it. I just felt like it was gonna, I felt like it was gonna feel good in the hand, right? You have certain games that feel good when you're playing them, right, through the controller, but when you're playing this game, you feel clunky. You feel like you don't have control of your character. When you are in gunfights, the recoil is horrendous, god-awful, and there's no satisfaction aspect of getting a kill. It's not like PUBG or Fortnite or games like that, you know, even though this isn't a battle royale, you know, there's a certain satisfaction when you get a kill in PUBG or in Fortnite even. Or like an H1Z1, you know, when you get a kill, when you kill somebody, it's like, yeah, man, like I just killed this guy. You feel hype, bro. You feel good. There's no satisfaction in this game, and there's very little replay value. You know, you do it right, and if you end up getting out of the map, because there is like a radiation zone that comes in, kind of like Daisy, or not Daisy, but like PUBG and in Fortnite. There's a radiation zone. If you stay in the radiation zone too long, you're gonna die. And if you get to the outskirts of the map, then you end up leaving the map in like 5 seconds, and all the shit that you had, you take back to your base. You know, it's cool, but there's no replay value to it. It's not like, oh yeah, let's jump into another match and and do it all over again. Why would you? Why? There's no purpose to getting back in there and getting out of the map again just to do the same repetitive shit consistently. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, man, bummer. Bummer is the word of this video, man. This game is a bummer, you know, and I expected a bit more. I expected it to feel better. You know, you're watching it and you're like, hey, man, maybe this game's pretty solid. Maybe I'm going to give it a shot. But I'm telling you what, save your money. Get something that you know is going to be solid. You know, the new Spider-Man I haven't played, but it looks incredible. You know, get Daisy. Get something like that. But stay away from Vigor, man. Stay away from Vigor, man. You guys don't want to touch this. You don't want to touch this game, man. You really don't. If you get it free or something, however you would do that, go for it. Try it out. There is a player base, so you get into a match quite easily in fast. You know, it takes about, you know, like a minute, 2 minutes max. So you do get into a match pretty easily, but when it comes to overall gameplay and fun aspect and what makes a game, this is completely off basis and off radar. You know, and that's where I'm going to leave it, man. Word of the day for this game, a bummer. It is a bummer, man. Something with great potential that got that got jabronied. This game is a jabroni, all right? It's a bummer, but I'm going to leave it at that. Hope you guys enjoyed the game or the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, of course, smash that subscribe button for future content. And as always, hope all you guys have a great and peaceful afternoon. Take care. Have a great weekend. And peace out. Thanks.